Look, I'm unstoppable. Forget your defense, nothing but an obstacle. Run it back, switch it up, call it audible. Serving up them Hail Marys till the game over with the showstopper. So hot, you gotta blow on it. I said I'll huff and I'll puff, then I'll pass to my left while I'm looking to my right. Hit him right in the chest. It be looking like magic. Better give me the throne. I ain't talking about Patrick, but I rep my home. I'm never at the end of my zone. I'm bad to the bone. Eating up these pig skins like they chicharrones. And you a douche cabron. Mira, mira at the mirror on the wall. I'm the greatest of them all. They gon' put me in the hall. Your name is only written in a bathroom stall. Quit your stalling and make a play. My drive too long. Pop the clutch, I don't pump the brakes. I know what it takes to gain the muscle, get rugged. These butterfingers be fumbling. Squash the scrimmage and rub it in Robitussin. How I give them concussion. They seeing double, they rushing and pass the shovel. The dirt and rubble, I bury them under it. Stay in your huddle and get 10 yards back. Never turn your back. I'ma pull your flag. I go full contact. Out punch, out kick like a shotgun blast on one out snap. It's a fact that I'm unstoppable. Forget your defense, nothing but an obstacle. Run it back, switch it up, calling audible. Serving up them Hail Marys till the...
What's good, Colts fans? Welcome back to a new episode of Hush My Podcast. And guess what, guys? We made it, guys. We made it to week one. All the off-season drama, all the other stuff is behind us now. We are focusing on week one, and the Dolphins in front of us. And let's get started, guys. What's good, guys? How's your Labor Day, Austin and Harish?
That was pretty good. Had a cookout with some family, just hung out.
What about
Look,
you?
all right. Chill.
I did the same thing. My Labor Day consists of a swollen face. I had a swollen side of my right face Sunday and led to Monday, but I got through it, man. I don't know what happened, but face was swollen. Woke up Sunday morning, but nevertheless, I'm still alive. I'm here. I'm able to put this content out for the Colts moving for this week one game against the Dolphins. Are you guys excited for week one?
Yeah.
You don't look like it. No. I know Harish is excited. He got a lot to say tonight. He's been ready. He called me since 5:30 this morning talking about this. He's ready.
As ready as I can be, man.
But yeah, guys, this is the guys on the show, starting with Harish, and this Austin, and then this is me, your host of the Hush My Podcast. But before we get started, let's go ahead and talk about sponsorship, the fanbattlesports.com, where you can now see us on Substack. You can download the app, find us on Substack, subscribe to it. It's free, guys. It's free. It's no charge to download, no charge to subscribe. You can find all the content from all the shows, including this show, all the articles that I've been publishing. I've been on the road with the articles, but these two guys inspired me to write every single day because we got content. We got stuff that's going on in the Colts world. And I know you guys want to see the content that's being put out there. So that's why I love to do it. So check us out on Fan Battle Sports. Moving forward, let's get into these comments. I know last week you had a hard time with the Facebook. It seems like we're doing well on there right now with Teresa showing up. What's good, man? What's good, Josh? And what is happening, Teresa? Today is your lucky day to see us on Facebook instead of just one, the destination. But we're here, guys. We are here. Colts versus the Dolphins, week one. The Colts have not won a week one game since 2013. And you read it correctly. We haven't won in a very long time. So since we haven't won a week one game, I'll let Austin talk about it. What are your take or your breakdown of this matchup versus the Dolphins? Because they have weapons, they have a quarterback, they have Jalen Waddle, they have Tariq, they have the rapper Dan Waller who just unretired. They have slew of running backs from I think Jalen Wright, Aiken. Who else they have? I think most are gone.
Ollie Gordon.
Ali Gordon.
Shane,
Who else?
Devon Asian.
Yeah,
Probably their starter, right? Like A-Chain's probably gonna be their starter.
yep,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's coming back from a calf injury, but they said he'll be ready.
I think that guy's gonna be pretty good.
yep. Go ahead and break down what you think about this matchup.
Yeah, like you said, they have a lot of good offensive weapons. As long as Tua stays healthy, they could be a good offense. I don't know about their defense. I haven't really looked too much into it. I know they lost Jalen Ramsey, but got Minka Fitzpatrick. So I think they'll rely more on their offense than their defense. Um, I think we'll definitely need our pass rushers to get to Tua to not give him enough time to sling the ball down the field because we know what can happen if Tyreek Hill gets in open space. Um, so like just get to the quarterback, and if Daniel Jones can get the ball to our receivers and Jonathan Taylor does his thing, I think we'll be okay.
Like you said, they did trade. They did trade away. Um, I think it wasn't even trade, but they trade away Jalen Ramsey for Fitzpatrick, who was drafted by the Dolphins. You have Bradley Chubb, who's came from the Broncos, who was in the same draft as Nelson. Um, don't know. He's a decent pass rusher. But I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too worried. I'm not sleeping on the defense, but I'm not too worried. They do have some secondary parts that were injured, starting safety cornerbacks that are injured as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how they match up with our receivers. Uh, Harish, what are your take on this?
Because they have so many guys who can get out in the open field and tackle or run. I think the key is gonna be tackled. Like, did we learn anything from last year? And can we tackle? Like, to me, is gonna be the biggest key of the game. And can you get pressure on Tua? Like, he's not he doesn't like a lot of quarterbacks. He doesn't throw very well. There you go, Josh. Blitz, blitz, blitz. Right?
Yep.
Can you? What exotic stuff are we going to see? And we might not see a lot, right? Because it's week one, right? But what different things can you throw out there for Tua to make him uncomfortable? This is a road game for us, right?
Home game.
Oh, it's a home game. Perfect. So you have the crowd on your side. Discipline. I talked about this last week and joined my guy, Tim Wayne, and I. We're going to have a rough week this week. I talked about this last week for Texas and Ohio State. Discipline. Can you eliminate the pre-snap penalties? Can you eliminate the stupid penalties that prevent you from getting off the field? Can you get Daniel Jones the ability to get for Shane Steichen? Can you not potato head it? And can you allow him to get into a rhythm offensively? Um, I think those are really the three main keys: tackling, discipline, and how comfortable can you make Daniel Jones, and how quickly can you do it?
Well, one way to make Daniel Jones comfortable, and that's run the ball. We have a guy that back in 2020 led the league in rushing. Uh, and he had over 2,000 scrimmage yards. The guy name is Jonathan Taylor. Utilized 28. And then utilized the rookie tight end that you drafted, Tyler Warren. That way, it's a safety net. I mean, we know that he's not going to throw the ball 40 yards, 50 yards down the field. He's going to dink and dunk 5 to 10 yards down the field. And that's just positive, mistake free, turnover free, because he has been a turnover machine in his career. But if you play mistake free, the team that wins the turnover battle usually wins the game, and also time of possession. Make sure to keep them off the field, keep that high powered offense off the field. Like I said, their defense, they're getting a lot of guys back from injury. I think Chubb was injured last year. They had some other guys that pick up in free agency, but they hurt in their back end. Their cornerbacks are hurt. Um, and then they traded away they all pro corner. Ramsey for a safety. Minka is a great talent. They did lose Jordan Hoyer, who went back to Buffalo. So I like our chances. And this is a game that's a home game. This is a game that Jim Irsay be inducted into the Ring of Honor. So the crowd is going to be into this game. the whole entire time. And we just have to see, uh, can they match that intensity of the crowd? Can they play into the crowd? Like you said, get those play discipline, tackle, mistake free, run the ball, keep running the ball. Like I said on defense, cover the receivers. We know that guys they got speed. Both of those guys got speed. I think who else they got? They have the guy from the Saints, Westbrook. Okay, Nick Westbrook, whatever. I can't say his last name. But you guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
from the Titans.
yeah, 8 touchdowns last year. He led the team in
oh, he's
touchdowns
there
last
now.
year. Uh,
He's in Miami now.
yep.
Yep.
Interesting.
And they have Darren Waller as their tight end. So
Huh.
it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting on how they match up on either side. At least with having the new cornerbacks that we have, having a new defense that's not like you said, a Gus Bradley led cover two zone defense. We got guys that are they're gonna pretty much Luke's gonna be more aggressive, and he should know how these guys are. At least Mooney Ward, he knows how Tyreek is. They was on the same team. They practiced together, so he knows the tendencies. You got Xavier Howard. He's a veteran cornerback. He's been an All Pro. He's seen fast receivers. He's seen big receivers. He defended both. Uh, it's all about being disciplined. Don't get the penalties, the holding penalties. Don't get the pass interference. Stuff like that. Get off the field. Get off the field. So those are going to be our keys to the game for this game. We're going to get into more comments, guys. Teresa said, I hate the tuna. From last week. She says, hey, tuna. I didn't like them when they were in a division. Oh, yeah, the Dolphins. There are tunas. I hope we finally win. They kicked our tails. When the Colts were in the East, we got our tails whooped up about.
Everybody beat us when we were in the East.
We got our tails whooped up. Everybody.
Everybody beat us. We were
Yeah.
terrible.
So yeah,
When were we the last in the East? Like
21,
East?
2001, 2002 was the realignment.
Oh, that's right. It was.
So 2001 was the last time we was in the East, and yeah,
That's right.
we got our tail whooped. Yeah. So I'm happy to be in the South now because the East was not good to us. All three of the teams beat us. We were their little brothers. Like the Titans, our little brothers. We were all their little brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hated them then and I hate them now. But I mean, we're in different division now, so that hate really don't matter unless it's the Patriots. Execute no dumb pre-snap penalties. Yeah, that's usually Brady Smith and sometime Bernie. We don't get that from Nelson a whole lot, and Kelly as well too, but he's not here. It could be interesting as well because we have new pieces on the line with Tanner and Matt at the right guard. Tanner at center and Matt at right guard. So hopefully we don't get those pre-snap penalties from those guys. But like I said, run the ball would definitely help when you have a guy that had 1,400 yards and at one point led the league in rushing. And so it's going to be interesting on what type of team we see on Sunday. I hope I see a team that can win after, again, we haven't won since 2013. Anything else you want to add to that, this matchup on Sunday? For us, the breakdown or the keys to the game? And kick field goals. Kick and make field goals because we haven't had that with Matt Gay. We paid him all this money, and he missed a lot of field goals. So that's probably another thing too.
Don't we have a new kicker?
Yeah, Matt Gay
What's his
is.
name?
Yeah. Spencer Schrader.
Oh, Schrader. That's right.
Yeah, the guy that we kept cut and bring it back, cut, bring it back, cut, bring it back. He's the guy now. He's the lead kicker for the team.
Hopefully he's good.
Another
It'd be
thing,
nice not to worry about the kicker. 'Cause we're
right?
going to kick a lot of field goals this year.
Yes, take the points. Take the points. That's another thing too. Take the points. Don't try to get, like you said, be a potato head. Don't try to be cute or be overly aggressive for a team that if you make a mistake, it can hurt you. They can score points. I think when Tua is healthy, they average about 22 or 23 points a game. But when not, it drops to 13.
Really?
So yeah, it's a big it's a big jump between when he starts and when he's not in the lineup. It's not. I mean, like I said, he's more of an injury prone quarterback, so he hasn't been healthy. He has to prove himself. He missed a lot of games last year. So, because he missed what the rest of the season last year after that last concussion he had.
Didn't he come back?
Did he? I don't think he.
I swear, I thought he came back after that injury. And because weren't people like, wait, why is he still playing?
Oh, yeah, he did come back when he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
It was down. Yeah, very down. Uh, he's the same stat as Matt Gay. I hope not.
Well, that's not encouraging, Tracy.
It's like,
No,
Yeah.
Schrader can hit a 50-yarder.
I was like, I hope not. I really hope not.
Well, that really puts a bummer on my party. Like,
Yeah, I just gotta say it. Which yeah, I hope not. But ain't he from Indy? Or didn't he went to Notre Dame? Something like that.
Schrader?
I
Or
don't
something like
remember.
that. I
Yeah,
think he's a hometown
I don't
kid.
know nothing. I don't know anything about him.
Neither. Colts signed a familiar face. That familiar face is Anthony Walker Jr. They signed him to the practice squad and released a D tackle or edge rusher um, to make this move possible. As we know, he was drafted by the Colts back in 2017. In the fifth round, he led the team in tackles between the years of 2018 and 2020 before he left to go to the Browns and then played for the Dolphins and then played for the Buccaneers. How are you guys excited to see a familiar face back? Because tackling wasn't an issue when he was on this team. I get it. He's on a practice squad, but he also have opportunity to be on the active roster. Go ahead, Austin.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it last week whenever he came for a visit.
Mhm.
Um, I think he'll eventually make it on the 53 man. I don't know if it'll be this week or next week. But I mean, as long as he's healthy, I think he'll make an impact, whether it's just as a lead in the locker room or as a guy that makes those tackles or helps make tackles. But I think it'll definitely help having a leader like that back in your locker room.
It says with Josh Jackson, will they put him to that? I'm not sure. That's a possibility. Uh, I guess it depends on if how quick he understands the defense or get acclimated to the defense and able to start. Because I think right now they have Batchy and Zaire starting at the linebacker position. I don't know much about Batchy. I know he did play with the Bengals, so I think it's a guy that Lou brought over to the defense. Reach, how what you think about this move? Just a guy that they brought, a veteran guy that they brought that they familiar with.
Personally, I don't know why I don't know why he's not 53 man roster. He's probably the best tackler we have. If it's
Over the
not, you
podcaster?
just don't like, huh?
Over the podcaster?
Yeah, 100%. Podcaster can't tackle. That was his problem last
I agree. I agree with that. Even though didn't he lead the league in tackles or somewhere top 10, top 5?
year. And he also led the league in missed tackles.
Yeah,
It was
he
like,
was.
he was like up there.
Yeah, Josh said that's right. We do run two linebackers. So yeah, Joe Batchy, and Zaire are the two linebackers. So I guess it depends on how fast Anthony um, understand his defense before he can be on the active roster.
That could
So
be like it's just a matter of him understanding the scheme. I don't really understand the practice squad. Like I used to think the practice squad was for like younger guys. Now I guess anybody can go on the practice squad. I guess it just kind of depends on what they use them for. But I thought like after a certain amount of years they couldn't go on the practice squad. So
because
I was kind of confused that he was on the practice squad.
we got Treywell, who's a former first round pick. He's on there.
Yeah, I know. That's like I'm not understanding like what the limitations of the practice squad are anymore.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know the age. I guess you can be a 15-year player on the practice squad.
I guess so.
It seems like those rules changes year to year.
There's this 20-year vet on the practice squad.
Who won the Super Bowl? He's on the practice squad.
I don't know what the limitations of that are, but yeah, I mean, it's interesting. We'll see um, how long he stays there. I don't anticipate it being long personally, but we'll see. We'll see.
That's understandable. And the next topic that we have that we've seen a lot of people been discussing um, over past couple of days from Zach Kiefer, he used to be a Colts beat writer, but now he just covers the NFL. I think multiple sports. He wrote an article that said the team was pretty much forced to draft a quarterback. They said that if AR was not available, then it would have been Will Levis. As we know, AR was benched multiple times for other quarterbacks. You know, Will Levis was benched for Mason Rudolph. With this information coming out as the team was forced, not only forced to draft a quarterback, but to start a quarterback that was not ready. Uh, does this come in full circle of why we are dealing with the issues dealing with now? The fact that he's still not ready and he has to sit down when he should have been sitting down year one. Go ahead, Arish.
Doesn't matter anymore. Like to me, it doesn't matter. Like I think we're just talking about stuff just to talk about stuff at this point. Like they, yeah, I mean, they mismanaged this whole thing. Like, and now like, this is what's really weird to me, right? For them to say Jim Irsay forced them to go pick up a quarterback, right? But then
Mm-hmm.
immediately after the day they drafted Anthony Richardson, Chris Ballard said we've been scouting him for 3 years.
Him and
That doesn't make any sense.
is it Marco Brown or whatever it is?
Yeah, Morocco Brown and whatever. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. And then if they said if they didn't draft Anthony Richardson, they would have gotten Will Levis, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but Will Levis needed time to develop too, and you still wouldn't have set him up for that. He was still going to start. We didn't have a quarterback when Will Levis was there, when like Anthony Richardson and Will Levis both got drafted. They ended up having who did they sign? They signed somebody, didn't they?
We had Matt Ryan the year before who
Yeah, we got Minshew for that year.
Minshew, right? So are they going to start like what was regardless of who they play, who they drafted? What was the plan? Like there was no plan. Like they could have drafted a rock for all I care. But there's no plan. That's the problem is there's no plan. So whether they would have drafted Levis or Joe Joe Schmo or Bill or whoever they were going to draft, they had no plan. And that is why this entire like regime failed because they never have a plan. Like when injuries happen, there's no plan. The linebacker situation, there is no plan. The safety position for 3 years, there is no plan. The wide receiver position for 2 or 3 years, there is no plan. The plan was always we're going to stick to our guns, we're going to stick to our roots. It doesn't matter what way we're going. This is what we're sticking to. So there's never a plan with this regime. And everything just kind of happens like up in the blue. And then now it's almost like they're trying to save face at this point. But now it doesn't matter. Like now that like to me this comes out as like, oh yeah, we only drafted Anthony Richardson. This is what this feels like now. We only drafted Anthony Richardson because the owner made us.
and he's not here to defend himself.
And yeah, and the guy is gone. He can't defend himself. That's wild to me. That they would publicly like that information would publicly get out.
And it seems like those things are coming out now. Like, you wait until when I imagine if he was a project that worked out, are they gonna bring that up? That he's forced to be drafted and now he's working
But
out year three.
they said immediately after the draft that they'd been scouting Anthony Richardson for 3 years. So then, how are you now going to say that they were forced to get a quarterback?
Yeah, I really don't. There's a lot of contradicting. There's pretty much backpedaling. And a lot of people are just saying things. Uh, I'm not gonna say Zach is putting things out for content.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't think. I think he's putting it out from Chris Ballard. I think this is Chris Ballard saying this stuff.
You think he's trying to save Chris
Yeah.
Ballard, job, his ass?
I think his source is Chris Ballard.
That saying that the only reason he did that because of Hersey.
Now he's throwing Jim Irsay on the bus.
That's a coward. That's a cowardly move for a guy that
I
kept
mean,
you.
we know he's yeah, we know he's a coward.
So yeah, that's. What about what's your take on that?
Yeah, I agree. It's it doesn't add up from what they were saying when we first drafted AR to now. It does feel like Ballard's like PR team is trying to save face. It sucks throwing Jim Irsay under the bus for a situation that didn't work out or isn't working out. Um, but like it's like we don't know if it's true or not, and we won't know because the guy they're blaming did pass away. So
Right. In my bad for watching your name. I was reading the comment. She's like the plan. She said Harish plan. I got a plan that Riley Leonard is going. He's going to be our franchise quarterback. Yeah, she's been saying that for the past couple of weeks. That he's going to be our guy for the future. But
Riley Leonard's our Brock Purdy. That's what Teresa's trying to tell us.
we're looking at the rest of the division is regressing, other than the Jags, but they still won't be very good. I would say my take on this, and it's the same. It's pretty much the same as what you guys are saying, is that now that AR is not panning out right now, it's easy to put out those type of articles, the information to say, well, hey, it wasn't my ideal to do this. I was forced to do this. My boss told me to do this. I drafted this quarterback based off what he said. And then Shane Steichen, I was told to start this guy because the big guy upstairs said it. And he's not here to defend it. And the girls that's owning it's not gonna defend it right now because it look like the team would be dysfunctional if they came out and say, "Hey, don't put my daddy, out there like this." So they're pretty much just gonna be quiet until after the season when things may need to be like moves need to be changed. Like if the team is bad, then it's easy to make those um, firings. It's easy to fire Shane Steichen. It's easy to fire Chris Ballard when you're throwing my dad under the bus for saying that he made you do this. He made you draft this guy. Or it would have been Will Levis. He made you start this guy when he wasn't ready. Even if he wasn't ready, it's still your job to put a team around to make sure that he's ready. Not all rookies are ready. Some are. You knew this. We hear Ballard say this all the time in his press conference. They knew he wasn't ready. They knew they said often, we knew he wasn't ready. So if you knew he wasn't ready, then do the things that help your young quarterback out. Instead of throwing him under the bus when he taps out of the game or when he throws an interception. Or when he, misread a defensive player that's coming from his weak side. Or overthrow, stuff like that. He does it and you punish him when he does those wrong things. So how is that helping him? Well, you put this article out saying that hey, your quarterback was forced to play or be drafted or play is because your late great owner said it. He's not here to defend that what he says. It's a cowardly move. It's very coward for anyone. If it's Irsay, not Irsay, if it's Chris Ballard, I don't expect anything less from him for a guy that's probably known this is his last leg. It's gonna be probably his last job, his last leg. Pretty much is gonna be gone at the season because it's a cowardly move. Y'all think we'll have a top 10 draft pick next year? We've been talking about this. These three guys, we've been saying that we don't think the team is that bad enough to be a top 10. The past two seasons we drafted 14 because we won 8 and 9 games. Team is good enough to win at least 8 or 9 games. I don't see us winning less than that. That's just if Even with AR giving us 8 games, if he comes in after Daniel Jones, yeah, I don't see that.
If you let's just say you start over next year, right? I think it depends on what they do with the roster.
Or trade away all the players and all that.
It depends on like what the nice person does with the roster, or not the nice person, the next person. Like it depends on what they do. Who do they keep? Who do they get rid of? Like what is their plan, right? Like are they like, man, this team is too good to like get rid of? Like we've got a lot of pieces because I mean they kind of do, or they're like, no, scrap this. I want to do my own thing and scrap the whole
Yeah, oh,
thing. It
yeah,
just
that's
kind of depends
playing game.
what that new person would do if it happens, right?
Well, the top team would be next season would be how this season goes uh, to determine what
Right,
26 draft would be. I don't see this team being that ass,
You never know.
but if they keep saying that AR is one play away to being a starter, uh, I mean I like our chances to win 6 more games, depending on where we at. If we had 2 wins and we look trash, I think AR can get us 6 games.
And in all honesty, we still don't know what Daniel Jones is or is not going to do. We're making an assumption based off of history, but we don't really know.
We know he's terrible. We know that he's terrible for primetime games. He's very terrible in primetime games.
Well, good thing we only have one prime time.
So yeah, we do know that.
That's not a problem.
So yeah, we got that one game against San France, and it's at home. So I hopefully by then, that's it towards the end of the year. Hopefully by then we'll see AR instead of seeing. I think he had like 1 win, 2 wins in prime time. I think out of 10. Out of yeah, he sucks. Yeah, and we lost a lot of primetime games with the quarterbacks we had anyway. He said he just don't get the idiotic idea of not sitting AR for 2 seasons when they knew he wasn't ready. It seems like right now the cop out move is just blame the guy that's not here. That's where the trend is right now. They're blaming a guy that can't defend himself because these are scouts. They know. Ballard is a known scout before he became a GM. He know when the player is not ready. I think Marcus Spears wasn't a guy that really wasn't mentally ready to be on the field, but they let him develop into a guy that was great before he did the stuff everywhere he went, from the Rams and wherever else he went. Um, and so, I mean, another example, Moelle Cox. How long he been on the team developing? Bernie, Bernard Raymond. He was developing before he a full time starter. We had Eric Fisher as a left tackle. So they allow him to develop to the position. They know, so they could have done the same thing. They just didn't do it. They was ready to see results that we don't see right now. We haven't seen a double digit win season since 2020. That's when we won 11 games with old man with 12, 13, 14 kids. And that's Phillip Rivers. We haven't seen double-digit wins since then. I can't remember the wins we had each year, but it had to be like 4, 3, 5, 7, 8 win, 9 wins, or 9 wins. So yeah, for the past 5 seasons, that's where we at right now. Past 4 seasons, sorry. So that's where we at right now. We haven't won a lot of games, a ton of games. What do you say? If they say if they are truly done, who is better, Jamarcus Russell or AR? Well, being as though Jamarcus Russell stole a lot of money from the Raiders, I would say AR is better.
I
But
don't
you
even
got
think that's a comparison. Jamarcus Russell was actually a good quarterback at LSU.
yeah,
AR did nothing at Florida.
at all, at all. They put all the negative BS about Ursay. Yeah, wrong and disrespectful. I mean, the stuff, and she's talking about for all the viewers that's paying attention to this podcast. She was speaking on that they said that prior to his death, he relapsed, and I I don't think this right time. Even though me and Harish was talking about it before we started the show that it was in his autopsy. I understand that there was a reason for death. They have to, I guess, put that out there. But to say the team purposely hid that from the public view and make it seem like it's a bad thing, I don't think that's not right. I don't think it's right to do that. I don't think that's I think it's personal. They don't want those type of things to come out while during seasons to distract the team from winning games to say, okay, hey, our dad has relapsed and this is the reason why he's looking the way he's looking, or he's slumped over or whatever, or needing wheelchairs or whatever it is he need. I don't think it's the right time to do that. What you guys think about that? Go ahead, Austin.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I just feel like it wasn't needed.
Yeah, ain't necessary. What about you, Harish?
Man, who cares? Like we know we know his history. We know his past. Like it sucks. Like, let the guy just rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace.
Like, why are we making this stuff up? This is just what's wrong with like society these days, right? Like it is what it is. The family didn't want to tell anybody. They don't.
Uh-oh. Can't hear you. I think you're fading away. Uh-oh. Yeah, like you're having some connection issues over there. You still with us? Okay. He'll hop back in. I think what he was trying to say was that they don't owe us anything. They don't owe the public anything about their dad. And what he was dealing with, the trauma that he was dealing with, the stuff that caused him to relapse. That he don't they're the stuff that's private, they don't owe that to the public. And he's right. I don't think that, and what does that does for the team and for the league? They already have been talking about this guy, pill popping, drug addict, etc., disrespecting the guy while he's living. Uh, and so why would they want to put more information out there anyway? So um, I don't care if it was private or not. I think it should be private. I'm not going to. If I'm a public figure, I don't want my information to be public because I don't care. It's not their business. You heading out, man. Yeah, get you some rest, man, and prepare for the morning. Thank you for tuning in. We always appreciate your support and the ones that are also viewing the podcast tonight. It's always a pleasure for you guys to hop in and talk coach with us. She said, Harish says, "Who cares?" We had uh, speculation. Let it go, and let it go and let him rest. Like we said, everybody had this. Everybody been talking about this. We talking about maybe there's a possibility that he may have relapsed. We don't know, but now that it's confirmed, we don't care enough to talk about this. We don't care enough to talk about this. So she was just confirming what you said, that who cares. We had our speculations. Let it go. Let the man rest. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, sorry, I had a little internet issues, but yeah, who cares? It doesn't matter anymore.
Thank you, Teresa. But we're gonna move on to the next topic. The Colts secondary will feature new guys in the back. I gotta take the other part out because that's not part of it. That is not part of it. But they will feature Ward Senior and veteran Xavier Howard. I know most people are concerned of why Jalen Jones not starting because he had a good year, a good couple of years, and why the team is going with two veteran cornerbacks. Uh, what is your take on that, Austin?
Yeah, we haven't really seen a lot of Xavier Howard. Um, since he's starting, you would think that he looks pretty good in practice. Um, I would say when it comes to Jones, he's coming back from his hamstring injury. Maybe he's just getting eased back.
Mhm.
Um, but I also think that we're gonna see a lot of different combinations of cornerbacks. I think they're both gonna play. We're gonna need them both. Um, so I wouldn't take it as like a big deal necessarily, but that's just my opinion. We'll see Sunday.
What you're saying for is, they just choosing to rest, choosing to rest Jones until he's fully healthy. They say he's healthy and he's been practicing.
I wouldn't say rest, maybe ease him back, but I think, like I said, I think they're both gonna play. Like,
Oh, he's just not starting, but he'll have opportunity to still play. I got
yeah.
you. What's your take on this, Reese? The veteran guys that's seen a lot of defense in their time in the league gets a start. Oh, maybe he didn't like the guy starting. He just probably say, "You know what, this is bad idea." But my small take on this, that you got veteran guys that seen defense. I think Ward won the Super Bowl with the Chiefs. I know he went to Super Bowl with the Niners, but I think he won with the Chiefs against the Niners. I think
I
if
don't
I'm not mistaken.
remember.
'Cause I did play twice, so I think that he won when he was with the Chiefs, and then he signed with the team that he beat. I hope if you guys are in the chat, look that up for me. Um, I'm not too lazy. Say you mean cookie. I mean, I guess about what do you mean about for as Jalen Jones not playing? I mean, I think with him having that, I think with him having a hammy, they're just trying to ease him back into the fold of things. We're probably going to see him play, and it's probably going to be like maybe limited. Limited snaps. That's probably the perfect term. Uh, Limited snaps on the field, but we're going to see a combination of all the guys on this field because we need all those guys on the field. Go ahead. I know what's happening. Go ahead. Your take on Ward and Xavier Howard starting over Jalen Jones.
Good. I mean, the best guys will play, right? Like, we've had problems with the secondary, and I also think Jalen Jones's hamstring injury plays a factor in this.
Mhm.
Um, but I think Ward and right now Ward and Howard are the two best corners on our team, and they deserve to play. He brings a more veteran presence to the defense. I think it's the right move.
And I don't quite think our fans understand having a veteran leadership in a secondary that's so young. Kenny Moore is older as well. He's in his probably 29, 30, maybe 29. And having counterparts is in his age range have been in the league longer as well. Having Ward who been to Super Bowls. Like I said, I think he won one, so he understands defense. And I think he defended Tyreek Hill multiple times in practice, so he knows that he's pretty fast. He knows how to defend him. He's not going to beat him. He's not going to beat Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is one of the fastest in the NFL. Um, Xavier Worthy is, but I know you're going to say that. But he's pretty fast. Xavier Howard understands defense as well. He's been in multiple defenses, and he's been an All-Pro. I think two-time All-Pro in the league. So he understands how to defend a guy like Jaden Waller, or either one, whichever one that they defend. Either one, they might travel with those guys. So it's gonna be interesting. And we're gonna have a multiple DBs out there on the field. We're not gonna just let those guys get past the defense. They may have some chunk plays here and there. Have some chunk plays here and there, but I doubt that they're gonna beat us. He must don't like this move. I can tell he don't like this move. He don't like the Xavier move. He don't like. I thought he would like Xavier because he's from Houston, so I thought he would love this move. He don't seem too happy. He keep leaving. It's his third time leaving. Uh, oh, But any other take on this?
No.
So let's get to the bold prediction. This is a good part. This is a good part, guys. If you're watching the show, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, subscribe, even comment in the section to let us know how you feel about the show. Interact with us about what's going on with the show and preferably Colts. But if you want to talk about your other teams, that's fine too, as long as you're interacting with the guys. But we got bold prediction for this game. It can be on defense, it can be on offense. Go ahead with your bold prediction of the game.
Uh, can I do one of each?
That's
One offense, one defense.
yeah.
I think Jonathan Taylor is gonna rush for 150 plus.
Mm.
Um, and Leato Latu is gonna have at least two sacks.
Is it bold? Is the JT bold because he can do that in his sleep?
I mean, 150 ain't a given.
It
If I
ain't
said like over 100, like
this
that's
given
still not a given, but like for him, it kind of is.
because if you remember last year, he didn't even play in this game. We had Tyler Goodson and JT rushing for 14 carries a game to win this game, 16-10. So to see JT in this game, because remember he was supposed to be traded to the Dolphins. Dolphins had a deal ready for him. He didn't go to the Dolphins, so that was his first. He didn't get to play in that game against the team that was possibly trading for him. So this is opportunity to play against them week one, and a much needed win for us. So 150. How many touchdowns? Just yards?
I don't know. I'm gonna say at least one, but that's not bold. That's just I can't
That's
I can't
normal.
say he's gonna have two. But like if I'm putting any time touchdown bet in, I mean I put JT on there.
Mm, I like that. I like that. I like that. She said Tyler Warren's gonna break out. That's her bold prediction. And you took my bold prediction, Teresa, because I have Tyler Warren having 10 catches this game. 10, that's right. 10 catches. It may be not bold to some because he has that type of capability, but 10 catches is not easy to come by, really, for you, even a receiver.
Especially
Uh,
a rookie
yeah.
tight end.
So 10 catches for about 65 to 70 passing receiving yards. Normal. That'd be normal.
Is he gonna
That's
score?
a breakout game. Huh?
Is he gonna score?
Yes. You know what? He's going to score, not a pass. He's going to run it in.
Okay.
Like a shovel pass. Yeah. That's not a bold. But I'm sure they got a bunch of packers. They know how he is running goal line. Defense. Mooney Ward is going to have a pick six in this game.
I was thinking about saying Cam Bynum 2 interceptions.
Oh,
You know they're gonna try to throw it over the top. Why
yes.
not?
Yes, I agree. So, two interceptions not bad. So, I go with the one, the pick six, and that's it. Hold on. I'll go with that as my two bowl prediction. I don't know. Harish I think he have 80 Mitchell going for 600 receiving yards and 10
Yeah.
touchdowns in the first quarter. I think that's to be his take. She said, yes, he's gonna have a touchdown. She said, what you mean? She said that's not even bold. He was guaranteed a touchdown regardless.
I mean, last year we had a rookie that didn't score all year, so I didn't know.
Uh, I wish Harish was on here. I wish he was on here for him to have a slight rant to tell you why he didn't score a touchdown. And there he is.
All right, I don't know what's going on, but maybe that fixed it.
We on the bowl predictions. And my bowl prediction was Tyler Warren have 10 catches and a shovel touchdown. And defense, I got Mooney
Oh, in
Ward.
the game?
Yeah. And Mooney Ward get a pick six. Austin, you had JT having 150 rushing yards, and then
Yeah, I
Latu,
took out two
yeah,
two
had a
sacks.
touchdown. And I spoke highly of you. I said you got AD Mitchell going for 600 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns in the first quarter. That's kind of, I ain't even make you mad again. I'm sorry. Yeah, you having bad luck today, man. Or you just don't like what I said. I get my take is not good, man. It's a hot take, but I get it. You ain't got to leave again. Is that dynamic and Carly? Um, yeah. So I mean, those are my bold prediction. But the best part about this prediction comes with score prediction, and we're at our last part of our segment. And, and I know it's hard to leave. I don't want to leave because I like talking to the Colts fans. I like, you guys being happy to talk about your team. But this is part of the show where we're gonna predict before we get out of here.
We're gonna try this.
There he is. Your bold prediction.
What's
80,
uh
80 Mitchell what
80 Mitchell 2 touchdown catches.
in the first quarter?
In the first like 5 minutes.
I'm
Yeah.
not bad about that, by the way.
No, it'll happen in the front, but and probably somewhere in the game. Defensively, I think Latu gets 3 sacks.
Ooh.
I really like the progress Latu has made.
Mhm.
I think he's going to get an opportunity in this game to do some stuff.
I saw on the depth chart. He's starting alongside of other side of Pay. No Samson Abukum or JTT or Taekwon Lewis. So those two guys, we got two young guys on the edge.
Yeah,
Right away.
I'll take my chances with that for sure.
So you got Latu three sacks. You have AD Mitchell with 2 touchdowns in the first half. You say first half?
Nah, it'll be in the game. I don't know about the first half. I was just joking about that. It'll be two in the game, and I think I think one will come as like a good route that he runs, and then the other one will come in the red zone.
She said, "Okay." I don't know because I think the screen went it froze.
No, I'm still here.
But she said, "Oh yeah, we had the score prediction, and she already has her prediction already up.
Man, have y'all done yours yet?
We haven't yet. I waited till we got back. So Coach win 24. Close game. I'm not, I'm not mad. I'll let you since I don't want just the network or anything to happen. Go ahead and get your prediction out the way. Um, we know Austin has got us in 30s. So
It's
um,
just hard to be optimistic, right? Because this team is in such turmoil. I'm gonna say we lose,
ooh,
and I'm gonna say we lose like 21-17.
got no issue with that.
I just, there's nothing that this team has done this offseason in the last 3 weeks that makes me believe that this team is wanting to win. And maybe that's just a pessimistic take of mine, but I just don't.
You're not wrong because of the history, previous season. I mean,
Yeah,
you haven't.
we haven't won an opener in what 15 years,
Yeah,
whatever it is. Yeah,
12. I think it's 12 or 11 years. But yeah,
whatever.
who's
Yeah, a
counting?
long time, a long
Who's
time.
counting? Austin. What is your prediction? Your score
Uh,
prediction?
yeah, it has to the streak has to end, right? It just has to. The Dolphins are depleted in their secondary. We got to take advantage of it. We win this game 27-20.
See, I was surprised to not see no 30 in there, but you were still close to
We'll
putting
see
30.
about next week.
Who we have next week? Can't remember.
Ma-
I don't remember who we
Uh,
have.
the Broncos?
Ooh,
I could be wrong. I don't
ooh,
remember.
yeah. That's not. We're not getting that 30 in that game. We're not- um, we in the 20s, so it's a low scoring game, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, it's week one. Yeah, these offenses will struggle. It's offenses always take a little bit of time to kind of like get going.
I agree, and I'm going to go with um 24-20 Colts. I had Miami on the tip of my tongue, but I thought about this game means so much to the team and the organization, the players who they're trying to fight for or win for. I think that this is a greater time to win in 11 years or 12 years. This is time to win, perfect time to win. Um, and we need to do it. We need to get it. I don't know if that's probably why they started Daniel over Anthony Richardson, because they want to get this win out, out of their system. 24-20 is reasonable. Um, that's my score predictions for this game. I feel like, yeah, that's, like I said, 24-20 is very reasonable. She said, "Shame on you, Harish. Where's your team spirit?"
It was drained by the entirety of this organization and regime. That's where my team spirit is.
She said, "Do you want to bet?" She would bet you on this game.
Dang, Teresa, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, what's the bet? What are we
What's
betting here? Do I have to like go around and say Chris Ballard's the greatest GM ever after this if we win?
If we win, you have to drink a cup of mayo.
I'm not a Titans fan. I expect the Titans to win. It's not like I said Cam Ward was going to throw for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns.
So what you're saying is you can't do the mayo.
What I'm saying is I won't do the mayo. I don't even like regular mayo by itself, so there's no way I'd do like a spoonful of mayo.
So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the show. We did our predictions. We did our bold prediction. We did our takes on numerous topics for today. We thank y'all for tuning in. We're gearing up for week one against the Miami Dolphins in their high-powered offense with a quarterback who has been hurt a lot, inconsistent while on the field. Maybe he wear the guardian on his head because he has so many concussion. Who knows what he's going to do? Um, but hopefully he leaves Indy with a L, a big fat L. She said, oh, "I can do that."
Isn't that like a shot? That's like a shot of Fireball. I don't have Fireball, but I can take a shot if they lose. Yeah. Don't tease me with the good time. Like,
I can do that. I can
yeah,
do that with
don't
the
tease
win.
me with the good time. Yeah, fine. If the Colts lose, then I'll take a shot of bourbon or whiskey or something next week. It won't be Fireball because I don't have Fireball.
Okay, deal.
Do what?
It's a deal, right? So what happened?
Yes, yeah, sure.
So what happened? They lose. What did Teresa do?
Um, Maybe Teresa has to drink the fourth pint of Fireball. I don't know how we prove that she does this though.
You're right about that. And same with you.
I mean, I'll do it live on the show. I'll do it on the show.
Oh, she can't do it live, huh?
No, I guess I don't think so.
Unless you just bring on.
She'll have to send a video of it to us, and
Yeah.
we'll play it on the show.
She said, "What if they win?"
But they won't. So I'm taking the bet.
Yeah, Teresa, are you in or are you out with this bet before we get out of here? Before we get out of here, and let the guys let us know where we can find them on social media. Even though I have it at the bottom right here, you can follow us on X. You can follow me on at Who Is Y'all Seeing. What about you guys? What she think about this? Go ahead, Austin.
You can follow me on X at Cookie Austin 2.
What about you, Harish? Where can we find
You
you in
you
your?
can find me at on Twitter at the Uncle Gandhi. Thursday nights Longhorn Fan Battle podcast. Come watch us overreact to Arch Manning being the worst quarterback to ever play football. The worst quarterback to ever touch a football. And yeah, we'll cry about that for about an hour on Thursday. So come join us while we do that.
And we will make some appearances on the AFC South show
No.
throughout the season.
We'll also talk about how Florida State beat the
Um,
mess out of Alabama.
then we talk about discipline. We didn't have discipline, but you had your guys dominating Ohio State because they had a new quarterback, and you guys had Arch Manning.
I don't think y'all had anything. Y'all had discipline. You got dog walked on the line of scrimmage. I don't think you guys had anything.
We didn't have a run game. Jam Miller got hurt, so we just stopped running the ball. We didn't have a run game. It was just pathetic. Ty Simpson uh, is Daniel Jones of our
I
team.
think Ty Simpson's young. That was his first start ever.
I was still mad. So
I
and
mean, yeah.
then Brian Williams was dropping
I'm,
everything.
I was shocked that your head coach was clueless about what he said last week in a good week of practice.
I was mad because I asked him. He said, "I said that." I'm like, you got to be
Yeah,
kidding me.
it was very Shane Steichen of him to do that.
Frank Wright. So
Oh yeah, that's pretty Frank Reichish. Yeah, no, that's true.
she said, "I can do the video." So she's
Okay.
sold.
All right. Well, you better start prepping the video now because it's not going to go well for you.
This is what she said. She said, "I got my fireball and video ready."
Perfect.
So
We
um,
we can you can do the video and you need to say the words Harish is always right as you take the shot.
ooh, one more response to that, Teresa, before we go. Also, you guys, you can find us the show on all your platforms at HS Mob Podcast. It's across the screen. You can also find us on YouTube, where you can subscribe to the channel. You can also share, like, comment on all our content when we go live. That way, we know you is here. You can say hi to us. We friendly. We don't bite unless you're Harish. It seems like he get mad every time I bring up AD Mitchell. His screen just goes off. So I mean, he's too excited. It seems like.
Very
But
excited.
her Teresa, you got a minute before we go. Any last response before we go? 30 seconds. You're down to 10 seconds.
I think there's actually like a delay, so we might not see a response here for like a second or so.
If she responds back, tonight, later tonight, we'll see it in the comments on Facebook where she tell you
Okay.
what she has to tell you. So, other than that, guys, anything else before we wrap this up? It's over with now. We're gearing up for week 1. Me and Austin have us winning. Harish have us winning, but I know that he has. Oh, there we go. He has to.
All right. I'm going down.
This is-
Apparently, I won't know anything.
she said,
That's okay.
"You are going down."
That's what's up. I hope I
Yeah.
go down. I will gladly take my shot of whatever I'm taking with no sadness whatsoever.
Can I join y'all? I got some Tennessee.
Yeah. Sure. I mean,
Aus-
maybe you won't join us. I don't know. It just depends on what happens.
Austin don't drink, so I just drink one for him too as well. So,
All right. Fair enough. Touche.
other than that, we're gonna go ahead and get out here, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Get ready for week 1 against the Dolphins. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hush you mob.